Hi, Jen Gilchrist here, back with another weekly oracle card reading to help you navigate the current week's energy ahead and align with your highest path. This is going to be for the week of December 3rd through 29th. Happy holidays to everybody who's celebrating. I hope you are having a wonderful time, whether it's with your family or just a little respite for yourself. I'm going to be working with the Oracle of the Mermaids deck. I always love this deck as well. It seems like this whole month I've been working with ones I haven't used a lot, but that have really beautiful artwork. So I can't wait to see what is coming in ahead. And before I forget, I'll share more at the end, but I do have an online half-day retreat, soul expansion, soul planning retreat, which is going to be amazing. This is an inspired idea that came to me in my meditation space that I'm excited to do. It has to do with setting the energy, setting the intentions, grounding the energy, channeled messages for your goals for the year ahead. It's going to be in a group setting online. You can also get the replay if you can't be there live. Special pricing is there until January 9th. Check out the details because it's 50% off right now as a little special extra holiday cheer. So here is the first message. Ooh, I love this one. I don't know if I've pulled this one before. The Return of Aphrodite, temple, birth of the goddess, guidance, goddess energy, treating as sacred. I feel like there's just such the energy that I'm feeling from this is a lot to do with your divine feminine energy, right? All men and women, male, female, have masculine and feminine energy and energy traits within themselves. And so this is about tuning into, so it doesn't matter your gender or identification, it has to do with about connecting with that inner the intuition, the creativity, the magnetism, the inspired idea. I feel a lot of passion and joy. I feel a lot of joy and fun and play, especially because I see two dolphins, which always reminds me of play. Also see spirit, right? The white dove. And she's just like in her element. She's just feeling cool, like calm, gracious, collective, but also in her power. So there's just a lot of I don't know, passionate energy and creative energy is what I'm really, really seeing right here. And I love that the dolphins came into play as well. I've been talking a lot about my trip to, I have an 8-day retreat planned that I'm taking people on. So if you're interested, you can check the description. But to the island of Mo-orea, where we're going to be swimming with the humpback whales. And last time I went, we actually had dolphins in the dolphins twice on 2 of the swims as well, which is a lot of fun. And of course, I love swimming with the wild dolphins. They bring so much joy and bliss and creativity and inspiration and healing of your receptivity as well. So for some of you might be, could be, I don't know. I mean, I see this more as a vibrant healing card. Maybe you've done a lot of work on your ability to receive lately, and this is kind of starting to bring in the energy that gets to be on the other side of that transformation, right? Which is your creative, intuitive, magnetic, inspired self. The next one, ooh, sisterhood, friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, and delight. So I love this. So compatibility, I love it because like sisterhood and of course brotherhood, soul family, right? However you want to look at this card. Definitely it's like connecting with like-minded people and community. Could be for collaborations. Like for some of you, depending on what you've been creating and manifesting, it might have to do with collaborations with partnerships in your business, or could be connecting more with friends, right? Having more fun and joy with your friends. And it definitely reminds me of like, this is why I'm starting to lead retreats. It's been on my heart for a long time, but going to retreats with like-minded people has been something that is so healing and spiritually activating for me and awakening for me. And so, yes, check out, I have a wait list in my description area and information on 2 retreats that I have coming up in 2025. If you're interested, Mount Shasta and swimming with the humpback whales. One's in May and one's in August. And then Timeout, awareness, contemplation, solitude, and alone time. So I feel like this whole month of December, I know we had a Mercury retrograde in the beginning of December, which was interesting because when I was doing the readings, I hadn't really noticed that, but we kept getting this, internal kind of that winter hibernation energy. So I just feel like that's part of what this is. We're kind of in, even though it's not retrograde anymore, it's sort of that the winter is a hibernation time. It's a time to rejuvenate. It's a time to replenish. It's a time to not be overly busy, but to create the time, like the play and the fun and the joy and the connection with others, right? It could be family as well. So that's really important. So awareness, contemplation time, solitude, and alone. So giving yourself enough space for that. And of course, all of these are underwater. So it could be also about, paying attention to your emotions. It could be that water could be healing, right? I love sitting in my hot tub or hot salt bath, that could be healing as well. Just felt called to pull a couple of cards off of the Star Seed Oracle from Rebecca Campbell. And this says blue fame, spontaneous awakening and activation, integration time, and boundaries. Let it go. It's not yours to carry. I feel like, yeah, integration is kind of what this is speaking to. So likely boundaries is, interestingly enough, kind of related to like what I was speaking to about the feminine energy we all have, about the receptivity, ability to receive, standing your ground, sometimes saying no to others is saying yes to yourself, yes to prioritizing time for yourself, right? Hobbies for yourself, fun for yourself. Um, and just the integration time. So it feels like, there's been so much change, transformation in the air on the collective, um, individually and collectively, I think for sure over the last several months has been kind of intense for a lot of people in terms of healing and growing. And so we need to take the time to integrate our energy. So if you feel called, retreats are great places. I'd love to see you there. I feel like the whole reading kept speaking to me. I meant to mention that in the beginning of the reading and then I kind of forgot. So check out the details below if you're interested in learning more or staying informed. I have a free waitlist, of course. I recently did a free call you can get the replay to about the retreats. And of course, you can look at the information pages. I do want to mention though, for December only, you can register for the retreats and get the $600 off and for workshop bonuses, which will end on December 31st at 11:59 p.m. That the bonuses that is a limited time offer basically, but you can secure that with a $300 deposit, and then within a week's time, we'll have to navigate out a payment plan to get you set up. But we can work that out. That's more customized plan at that point. You'll also see the in full and several different payment plan options there on the page already. And so, yeah, check it out if you feel called. I feel called to be in collaboration, be in spiritual community and adventure. And I know being in nature is one of the most powerful ways to both activate, integrate, and release all kind of at the same time. And so we're going to be doing a lot of really multi-dimensional, powerful healing and expanding on these retreats while enjoying and having fun. We also have at the Shasta retreat, especially, we have a body worker that will be coming on site, somatic body worker. You can do as optional healings. That's not exactly a part of the retreat, but we have free time for the healing work. We have someone else that will be doing other types of readings, and there's readings, massage, self-care, all kinds of integration space, as well as just being at the sacred sites, which are connected to Lemuria as well. And then the Mo-orea trip, just there is spaces I can give you where you can go to get massages, but just the whole being in the water, swimming eye to eye with the humpback whales, like a lifetime, uh, once in a lifetime opportunity. Luckily for me, it won't be once in a lifetime because I'm going back. I went last year and I'm going back again, right? But they're also changing regulations. At least they're speaking about changing regulations. There's not very many places in the world you can still do this. We will be going with people who the boat charters that we have are very respectful and have a deep reverence for nature and the whales. So we will be, you can tell that they're happy and curious and inviting for us to be there. But because not everybody is this way, they're looking at changing these regulations. So this might not be something that is offered potentially in the future at a certain point in time. At this point, there's only a handful of places that do it as it is. And Mo-orea is like a big warm mother's hug. As I'm looking at this reading, the energy is just so nurturing and so healing, and it's like Hawaii 30 years ago or something. It's just so gentle and lush, and definitely embodiment of that divine feminine and the Lemurian energy. um, Absolutely. So there's a lot of sacred sites. We'll go there, and of course just being in the water is in and of itself so healing and fun. So I look forward to answering any questions you have about that as well. Feel free to email me or comment below. All right. Have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.